Mossberg's lineup for 2025 just dropped, and let me tell you, it's not just a few tweaks and color swaps. We're talking serious upgrades and new models that look ready to shake up both the hunting grounds and the tactical scene. What's up, everyone? This is your boy Jeff from Madmen Review, and today I am going to reveal every shotgun and rifle Mossberg just unleashed for 2025. You won't believe what they did with the 940 platform, and their new Patriot Carbine is an unexpected beast. Stick around, because we're diving deep into the tech, the feel, and the price tags. Who knows, one might just end up on your wish list before the season even starts. Let's get right to the good stuff. The Shotgun Showdown 940 Pro Tactical Series. First up, the Mossberg 940 Pro Tactical Thunder Ranch. I've run a lot of tactical shotguns over the years, but this one hit differently the moment I got my hands on it. This ain't some dressed-up mall ninja toy. This is a serious, no BS fighting shotgun built with Clint Smith's mindset in mind. After spending time putting buck, slugs, and even some low-recoil bird through it, I can say it's one of the most balanced and fight-ready shotguns Mossberg ever put out. For starters, it's a 12-gauge semi-auto with a 3-inch chamber that just eats whatever you throw in it. Mossberg's gas system is the real MVP here. Super smooth cycling and runs clean even after a full day at the range. The bolt and gas piston are nickel boron coated, so they hold up to heat and grime. The 18.5-inch barrel is just right, and the Cerakote Patriot Brown finish isn't just for show, it's tough and shrugs off scratches. What truly made this gun stand out for me is how ergonomic and purpose-driven it is. That adjustable stock is a game changer, and the oversized bolt release and charging handle are lifesavers when you're clearing malfunctions under stress. It's ready for optics right out of the box, and weighing in at 7.25 pounds, it's got just enough heft to tame recoil without being a burden to swing fast. With a 7+1 capacity, you're not going to be undergunned. Price point's around $1,295 MSRP, and I'd gladly drop that again knowing what this thing delivers. Now, if that's got you interested, wait until you see what Mossberg did with the new 940 Pro Tactical Professional series. Mossberg's been in the shotgun game forever, but this feels like the gun they've been building toward. I pushed this gear hard. Rain, mud, rapid drills, and this thing didn't flinch. It's a 12-gauge semi-auto with that same refined gas system, running clean and fast. It chews through light target loads and full power slugs without complaint. What really makes this shotgun shine is how it's set up from muzzle to stock. That forend is a workhorse. Integrated heat shield, M-lock slots at every key position, and 2 QD cups built in. They also upgraded the fire control setup, giving it a metal trigger guard, an oversized bolt release, and a knurled charging handle that feels damn near perfect under pressure. You even get a quick unload feature. Take the rear ghost ring sight off, and boom, you get an optic-ready receiver with adapter plates for RMR, loopholed, or Dr. Red dots. No custom milling, no drama. It tips just past 7 pounds, and you feel that weight helping soak recoil, not dragging you down. It's sitting around $1,300 MSRP, and after running it hard, I can honestly say it's worth every penny. And speaking of shotguns that punch above their price, let's check out the revamped 940 Pro Tactical SPX. This SPX hits that sweet spot where rugged build quality meets modern features without overcomplicating things. It's like Mossberg took every complaint and wish list item from folks who shoot these guns seriously and turned it into a factory model. The 940-940S gas system is, as always, soft shooting and reliable as hell. The Nickel Boron coated internal parts stay cleaner longer, and the redesigned one-piece mag tube makes field maintenance faster. Up front, you've got a barrel clamp with dual M-lock slots and a forend packed with an integrated heat shield and Mossberg's rough texture grip. If you're running optics, just pull the rear sight and drop a micro dot onto the optic-ready receiver. Mine took a holosun with the RMR plate like it was meant to be there. One of my favorite add-ons is that Vank side saddle, a 6-shot card on Velcro that sticks where you need it without shifting. Throw in the flat dark earth or odd green Cerakote finishes, and you've got a gun that performs under pressure and holds up to hard knocks. The price tag is around $12.95, and honestly, I'd take this over a lot of custom builds going for more. The 590 Pump Action Rework, RM, and the 590M Standoff. I've always had a soft spot for Mossberg pump guns, but what they did with the 590R and 590RM this year just cranked things to 11. These two are purpose-driven tools that have taken everything I liked about the classic 590 platform and given it modern muscle without losing that rugged reliability it's known for. Let's talk about the 590R first. This thing is still tube-fed, still a 12-gauge beast, but now it's got a completely reworked loading port that's beveled and flared, which made topping off feel smooth, even with gloves on. The extended follower glides like it's riding on glass. It runs an 18.5-inch barrel, and that integrated heat shield up top does real work when things start heating up. The flat profile trigger surprised me with how crisp the break was. It doesn't feel like your usual shotgun slop. Add in the M-lock slots on the front, the electroplated receiver that shrugs off carbon and sweat, and that Magpul Plus grip, and you've got a shotgun that's built like a tool, not a toy. Prices are hovering around $799 MSRP, depending on the variant, and I'd say it delivers more than that. Now, the 590RM, the Ring It, is a different kind of animal. That mag-fed system brings speed to the party. You get 10 rounds in a detachable magazine, and cycling this thing feels tight and deliberate, like a gun built for breachers or truck guns. It shares most of the same hardware, the adjustable stock, top rail, M-lock forend, even the same heat shield. But what stood out for me was how intuitive it felt during reloads. No fishing shells from a side saddle, just swap and go. If you're used to working drills fast, this will spoil you real quick. Retail lands just shy of $950 for the full-featured version, and frankly, it's one of the most practical mag-fed shotguns I've handled. And speaking of versatile shotguns that punch way above their weight, the Mossberg 590M Standoff might just be the next modular sleeper you've been sleeping on. When I think of utility-driven firepower with zero fluff, this jumps right to the top of my list. Everything about it, from the mag-fed layout to the heavy-walled standoff barrel, screams function first. That 14.25-inch barrel is not just cut short and slapped with a muzzle. This is a one-piece standoff design, machined as part of the barrel itself. That means no rattle, no failure point, and a serious breaching edge. Paired with the 10-round double-stack magazine, I never once felt undergunned. The grip is what surprised me most. The aftershock bird's head and the way it tucks into the palm helps anchor recoil, genuinely making the platform manageable even for follow-up shots. This thing only weighs 5 pounds and stretches just under 27 inches. It's compact, lethal, and absolutely built to be thrown in a truck or staged near a door. For $10–50, it's hard to think of another mag-fed scattergun this specialized and this ready. The Rifle Revolution, MVP Patrol and Patriot Carbine. But if you're looking for a Mossberg but not a shotgun, the next entries are bringing a whole different kind of versatility to the table. Mossberg's new MVP Patrol Professional series showed me they're not messing around with their rifles either. I ran the both 308 version at a practical rifle range, and I'll be real, this thing surprised me in the best way. It's not dressed up in over-the-top nonsense. It's just a tough, compact bolt-action rifle built for patrol, ranch, or truck duty that actually performs where it counts. The 16.75-inch medium bull barrel has just enough weight to keep your shot steady, and it's threaded, so I threw on a suppressor and it didn't even flinch. The bolt throw was smooth, and the action stayed buttery even when things heated up. Now, here's the kicker. It takes AR-style mags. That's huge! I didn't have to hunt for proprietary junk, running my Magpul and Lancer mags all day. The synthetic stock is plain black, but who cares? It's rugged and doesn't flex. At 37.5 inches overall, it's short enough to ride in the back of the truck. And with an MSRP of $829, it's punching way above its price tag when you factor in accuracy, durability, and that AR mag compatibility. It's one of those rifles that just makes sense the more you run it. I've dragged a lot of rifles through the woods, but the Mossberg Patriot Carbine suppressor-ready might be one of the most unexpectedly capable bolt guns I've run in years. I took the Bolt 308 version out for a few long hikes and range days, and what stood out wasn't just the accuracy. It was how damn easy it was to carry, shoot, and live with. Mossberg clearly built this thing for real-world use. The barrel is a short 16.25-inch, cold hammer-forged and fluted number, and that threading at the muzzle makes it ideal for suppressors or brakes. I was running mine suppressed, and even with the can on, it still felt compact. The action is smooth, short bolt throw with positive lockup, and the feeding from the detachable box mag was flawless, which I can't say about every affordable bolt gun I've run. The synthetic stock is simple but smart, lightweight, finished in flat dark earth, and paired with grip insert that actually adds decent traction. I threw on a low-power variable optic and, with decent match 308, I was holding under an inch consistently, more than enough for hunting or defensive precision. At around 6.5 pounds, it's easy to sling across your back for hours. For $549 MSRP, this thing doesn't just compete, it outpaces a lot of bolt guns twice the price, especially if you're building a lightweight, suppressor-friendly field rifle. So, there you have it, Mossberg's full drop for 2025. This wasn't a year of minor updates. This was a year of Mossberg taking serious, purpose-built tools and making them even better. Or, in the case of the MVP and Patriot carbines, making them ridiculously practical for the real world. From the Nickel Boron coated internals on the 940s that keep them running smooth under pressure, to the sheer speed and convenience of the mag-fed 590 RM and the tactical compactness of the 590M Standoff, Mossberg clearly listened to the market and delivered features that shooters actually need right out of the box. For me, the MVP Patrol Professional Series taking AR mags is a massive win in the rifle department, and the 940 Pro Tactical Thunder Ranch is easily one of the most balanced semi-auto fighting shotguns you can buy right now. Now, before you click away, let me do this quick plug. I know it feels like a hassle, but it helps Madmen review a ton. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this deep dive, and please smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next breakdown. More importantly, I want to hear from you. Which of these 2025 guns is hitting your wish list first? Are you all about the speed of the mag-fed 590 RM, or are you surprised, like me, by the MVP's AR mag compatibility? Drop a comment below and let me know which one you want to see a full 1,000 round torture test on next. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jeff, and I'll catch you on the next one.